There are a few days in a fisherman's life that he will remember forever out on the water. Today's video is one of those days for me. An absolute once-in-a-lifetime experience that, thanks to this video, I will not soon forget. Stay tuned as you watch my 12-year-old dreams come true. Oh, it's a big one. There's one. Got him. This is gonna be a PB if I get it in. There's a fish. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. This thing is why you come to Mille Lacs. All right, you know what? Let's just fish it. I mean, it's the type of stuff I want. It's cleaner water by a lot. I'm gonna pull out ye old jerky again, the jerky stick. I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey, ain't no errors, baby. It's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. Crap, it's a muskie. Walk with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. You know, once I find smallmouth, it's gonna be like Fast and Furious. It's just, I gotta find them, which currently is the hard part. Oh, there's a couple. Boom. First sign of smallmouth. I may have spooked them, but hey, I saw them. I think there's one right there. Yep. Got one. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. Holy crap, guys. It's a big one. Oh, I sight fished it. It's giant. It's a giant. Right as a boat's coming in. I don't care. We got ourselves a smallie on a Mille Lacs monster. Holy crap. Right next to the boat. It's giant. It's a giant. First smallmouth of 2024. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Yes. Holy crap. Look at that fish. Oh, I just had to switch up baits a little bit and I got one to eat it. I saw those fish up in here, circled back around and got a big one. I have been fishing so hard today. Oh man, first fish of the year is a 416. Holy crap, guys. Nothing like starting off the day with a 4-pounder. All right, let's let this old girl go. Go make babies. All right, so let's do that again, huh? There's a couple. Oh, I lost it. Yeah, that's a good starter fish. Like, even though I've had a rough morning, I didn't have a fish until, what, 9:30? I still am like, all right, we're having a good day, you know? Like, I guess Mille Lacs is a different beast. Like, if your fish aren't 5, you're not having a good day, right? Like, a 6 out here is... There's another one. What the heck? The spot's just loaded with them. Got one. There is so many smallmouth in this little spot right here. They are stacked. This one's not as big as the last one, but I mean, still fun. And like, I'm not gonna call this one a little one. It's not a little one, okay? I mean, by no means is it a monster, right? But it is a fish, and there are probably, I would say, like 10 smallmouth here. I'm actually gonna move the boat a little away from this spot so I can cast at it still and not spook all the fish. But there are a lot of fish right here. We're not even gonna weigh this guy. We'll let him go. Let him go, let him grow. Probably could have been a little more graceful. My bad. Normally, I would weigh for a best 5, but I mean, we're on Mille Lacs. We ain't weighing little ones like that. Does he see it? Does he see it? That thing is huge. Holy shit. That's a monster. That is such a big smallmouth. Oh, missed it. Tighten up my drag a little bit. They like the hair jig. Let's do that. Because it seemed like they liked it on the bottom. Doing his thing. Should get these fish fired up. There's one. This is a good one. This is a good one. Oh boy. Big fish. Big fish. I threw on. They weren't really biting my drop shot technique anymore. So I put on a real natural little Ned rig craw setup, and obviously it worked. That was like second cast with it. There's another one following this one. Biggin. I don't know if this one's gonna go 4, but it's a good one. It is a good one. Oh, my soft plastics are still out too. I didn't even realize that. Look at that. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about though. Just a little Ned rig craw. Real natural. Oh, I'm bleeding. Real natural looking little bait. And he fell for it. Yeah, we got ourselves $2.99. I'll take it. That's somewhere in the middle of where it's been bouncing around. So a nice little 3-pounder. Crazy to think a 3-pounder right now is a little, but it is. Holy crap. Tell me you guys saw that. Oh my gosh. That thing is aggressive. He's going in for it. Oh, he just had a pincher. Come on, dude. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. How about we put these away? That would be smart. There's a fish. Oh, this one's a lot bigger than it looked in the water at first. I did not think this one was this big. Holy crap. Oh boy. I saw it and I just saw the back of it. Okay, okay, we got ourselves a fighter here. Got ourselves a fighter. This is another big one. Another big old dude. Big old dude. Come here. Come here. There you be. That never gets old. That never gets old, dude. Holy crap. They're just loaded on this little spot here. Just loaded, and they got the belly on them. The belly's the best part. 324.26 he says as. I'll take it. I'll take it. 326. So for 3 fish, we got 1042 right now. That's a good day. I'll be a little more graceful with this one on the release. Ah, there he goes. There he goes. All right. Okay, so there's fish. When I see them in the water, they do not look that big. And then you set the hook and they turn sideways. And then they're like, oh, it's a 3-pounder, not like a 1-pounder like it looked like. The water is just so clear, but I'm in like 5 feet of water, so the fish don't look that big, but they are large. Sayonara, drop shot weight.
If you know, then you know. Suited up, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure.
Let's go ahead and throw around that Ned rig a little bit. See if I get bit on that for 10 minutes or so. And then we're gonna go fish that spot for 20 and then get out of here. Got him. This is another big, oh boy. Oh boy. This one is an absolute stud. Stud. I just was swimming it in and I saw him, stopped it, and he crushed it. This is gonna be a PB if I get it in, guaranteed. This is, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This thing is why you come to Mille Lacs. What did I just do? Holy crap. Oh my, holy, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that fish, the belly is huge. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This thing is massive. This is why I came to Mille Lacs on fishing opener. Oh, holy crap. It is 6:65. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I just caught a 6.5 pounder. All right. All right, so we are going to measure this big old girl and then get a release. 21.5 inches long. So an absolute unit. And the best part, time for a release. This thing just feels so solid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I did it. I caught a 6-pounder. I fucking caught one. Holy. I caught a 6-pounder. Yes. Oh my gosh. Holy fuck. Alright, we're not leaving now. That was a crazy. Oh, what just happened? What in the heck just happened? 1 second I was like, I'm not catching any fish today. Next, a 665. I've waited so god long for a 6-pounder. I have waited so long for a 6-pound bass. This is my new favorite lake. Like, I'm sorry, but it makes up for the lost iPhone on this lake. It makes up for the countless trips of 1 to no fish, you know, like 0 fish to 2 fish. Yeah, I was just swimming it in, saw it, stopped. He crushed it. He crushed it. He absolutely smoked it. He inhaled it. He was fat. Oh my gosh. I'm freaking out, dude. I love fishing. I love this. Got him. Got him. Not as big as the last one, but hey, it's really hard to do that, you know? Came back to the first spot where I found a bunch. He's got a giant friend, like another 6 probably. Anyways, that's a good sign right there, because I was worried I was gonna have 4 fish saved in the scale and not have a best 5. But this guy will go into the best 5. He's not really a giant, you know. Hopefully I catch one more bigger, but he's a fish. Fish. 182. So yeah, definitely not a giant. We currently have just shy of 19 pounds for best 5, and this guy is part of the best 5. So hopefully catch a 3, and then I can hit the dirty 20. Not the dirty 30, because I ain't that good, but 20. Maybe not. There's a fish. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Okay, okay, okay. We hooked another giant. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. This is the big one I saw earlier. We might have just broke my PB twice in one day, guys. If I can not break off on this fish. This one's massive. Like, oh my gosh. We might have just broke my PB again. Mille Lacs is my new favorite lake. I said it. He's got 2 friends with him, but they are nowhere near the size of this thing. Holy crap. Yep, he's not ready. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Look at that smallmouth. Look at that smallmouth. Absolutely inhaled the drop shot. All right, drop shot out. I swapped over to my Robo Worm wacky rig. If you watch any of my smallmouth videos, you already know I do that a lot, and it paid off. I don't know if this is big or not. It's pretty freaking massive, I'm not gonna lie. All right, saves as 564. So that upgrades the like whatever 182 that was in there. Holy crap, guys. So yeah. Man, oh man. All right, gonna get a release on this 5.5 pounder. Got the phone out for the release this time. And let me tell you what a beaut. Ah, there she goes. There she goes. It's just one of those special days where like everything is going right. Oh, there's a fish. No way. Very next cast, I just got all retied and we're hooked up again. Pretty decent one. No 5.5, but hey, they all can't be monsters. There's just a wolf pack with them down there. Another 2. Not even gonna weigh this guy because he could get eaten by the big ones I've been catching today, but still fun, still fun. What do we got? What do we got? Just a little pipsqueak, little pipsqueak. Just as I'm saying, I'm ruined for the year. I hook into this guy. He choked it. He choked it. No giant, but hey, he could be a 4 to 6 pounder eventually. Is that a fish? What in the f? Oh, there's a fish. Now they're fired up. Excuse my language, but there's just a fish like chilling under the boat right there, as this one's biting on the other side of the boat. So these little guys and the 5.5, don't forget about that guy, really like the pink robo worm. What do you know? Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come to Papa. I'm having fun now. This is a fun day of fishing. All right, we got him off with minimal bleeding. He was kind of gut hooked, but it is what it is. It'll happen when they're loving what you're throwing. See ya. Won't want to be ya because you're bleeding right now. Got him. Got him. Not a giant. Not a giant, but hey, still fun. Ah, he came off. Oh well. At this point, I'm not that upset. Like, first of all, he ain't gonna help, so it is what it is. Second of all, yeah, basically that. Would have been cool to catch him, but then I would have had a tangled mess with the drop shot too. All right, so that is a wrap on 2024 Minnesota Fishing Opener on Mille Lacs. Holy crap, guys. I didn't really do a ton of talking each time I caught the fish. I was more so worried about just fishing, okay? Like, there was a point of today, I didn't even think I was gonna catch a fish, a single fish. And I ended up catching what, close to 10? 9 or 10? 10 if you count probably that one I lost for sure. And 2 absolute giants. I mean, a year ago, 3 of those fish would have been a PB for me, right? Last year I had a pretty good year as far as smallmouth fishing goes and broke my PB 3 or 4 times over the course of the year. But then today happened. And realistically, I broke my PB twice today. But I don't know how you count that because I caught the 6.5 before the 5.5. I don't know how that all works. But I got 2 fish that are my 2 biggest smallmouth of all time today. That's pretty sweet. Mille Lacs officially is my new favorite lake. Now we're gonna go over what I use today. And don't use what I use as like the set in stone best thing to use because it probably wasn't. It's just what worked for me. I had 7 rods out on the deck of the boat and I casted every single one of those. That's how like rough the morning started out for me. I mean, I don't think I had a fish. I started at 7:30 this morning and I didn't have a single fish until about 9:30, I think is when I caught that 4-pounder. And then it was like a fish every half hour in the spot. So the spot that I was fishing was like a very small little spot that had sand in the middle, and then all around it was like a big bowl of rocks. And for whatever reason, those smallmouth were just chilling in that little sand lower area, and they were stacked in there. I'm gonna guess there was anywhere from 20 to 30 smallmouth in that spot. But every time you caught one, the whole school of them would get spooked. They'd spread everywhere. And then I made the move. After like an hour, I couldn't catch any more fish in that spot. And I just found a rock shoreline, started going along it. And eventually there was a big long point that came off there. And on that big long point, a darn 6.5 pounder bit. So yeah, the 6.5 pounder, you guys probably could tell in the video, was like a very weird bite. We'll go over that first. So I was using the old little Ned Rig craw bait. I showed it earlier in the video when I caught a 3-pounder, I believe it was. But anyways, I was fishing this thing and I went to reel it in, and as I was reeling it in, I noticed a fish was following it, so I just stopped it. It sunk to the bottom, the fish nosed down on it, and I reeled up and the fish bit. I didn't think it was that big until it started fighting and it came to the surface. And then I realized that fish was in 5 feet of water, so it looked a lot smaller down there than it actually was. So yeah, that's that. I don't know what size head's on this thing, 1/4, 3/16, something like that. And then yeah, just a Z-Man little craw bait. Looks super natural down there, little red flake in there. I don't think the color really mattered. I don't think the bait really mattered, especially for that 6.5 pounder. It was just something a little natural that those fish would key in on. And then what caught most of my fish today is a drop shot. I had an 1/8 ounce drop shot weight on there. I was fishing fairly shallow and I didn't want the bait to like make a big splash every time it hit. So an 1/8 ounce was perfect for that. It was nice and light going into the water, so it didn't spook the fish too bad. And I started out using a RoboWorm wacky rig, but it seemed like the fish didn't really want it. I cast it in front of a couple of them that I found in that spot and they didn't bite. So I switched up to Reaction Innovations Sexy Shad Silver Shiver Shot 3.65. Yeah, anyways, I switched up to this guy, white color, minnow looking bait, and I caught that 4-pounder. So then I stuck with minnow style baits for the rest of the day until that very end. I was like, these fish seem a little more aggressive than they were this morning. So I threw on a little bit brighter color, a little bit more action to it, and the fish crushed it. So yeah, I think you could probably throw a piece of licorice in there and they would bite it at this point. Those things, they're fired up, they're ready to get on the spawn. The water temp is 55 today. I mean, right now the water temp's 58 because the sun's been up and I'm in shallow water. But this morning it was 55 degrees at the start. These fish are getting ready to spawn. It's early May, but I think it's within like a couple of weeks at this point, judging on how many giants are up in the shallow already. So let's go over the best 5 for today, because I didn't really say that either in the video. The best 5 went 22.70. Before today, I'd never caught anything over 20 pounds for a best 5. It was last year actually on Mille Lacs. I caught 1997. And yeah, I got over 12 pounds between my 2 biggest fish, which is absolutely insane to say out loud. And that's having a 299 and a 326 in my bag. So I mean, realistically, if I would have had any bit of pre-fishing and had an idea of where to go and didn't waste like 3 hours or 2 hours, 2 hours. If I went to wasted 2 hours of fishing out here today and would have actually got on stuff right away, I probably could have got close to 25 maybe. Anyways, that's it for today. But hey, guess what? Fishing opener means bass fishing's back. I don't have to try going out for crappies and only catching bass every time. That's basically how this year's gone. So bass fishing's back. Got tournaments this year, got a whole bunch of fishing planned, a whole bunch of lakes I want to hit up. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Leave a like, because there is a 12-year-old me dreaming of catching a 6-pound bass. I dreamt of it. Literally, I remember being, 12 years old and being told, if you catch a 6-pounder, we'll mount it for you. And ever since that day, all I've ever wanted to do was catch a 6-pounder. I didn't care if it was a smallmouth or a largemouth, just a 6-pound bass. And I did that today. And also comment, what's your PB? That's what I want to know for today's video. And I'll see you guys next time.